And dense fog can pose a risk for drivers. We may have to deal with it for a few more days. Channel 5 Stephen Sarabia spoke with truck drivers. They drive in all kinds of conditions, Stephen. He joins us now live with more.
That's right, Oscar. As Tim mentioned, there's a dense fog advisory. And as you mentioned, the fog is starting to build up in our area. We did speak with a truck driver who says the thicker the fog gets, the more problems it can cause.
There are many dangers those who travel the country face.
Black ice, traffic. Traffic is a big thing. Heavy rain, the snow.
One of these dangers is dense fog. Encarnacion Ramirez says he knows other truck drivers who have become victims to the dangers fog can bring.
It was night, like around this time, he was on his way down, and there was a tanker parked on the side of the road, but he didn't see him. So he ended up, he hit him and he flipped over.
When the fog gets too thick, Ramirez says it's protocol to pull over and wait it out, though this can cause issues when it comes to making deliveries on time.
We got to call the dispatchers to let them know. And pretty much they either have to reschedule.
With more fog expected throughout the week, we stopped by the First Warn 5 Storm Tracking Center.
Well, fog is formed when the temperature and the dew point are equal. That means the air is 100% saturated, and the dew point's the number we watch to tell us how much moisture is in the air. When that temperature comes down and hits the dew point, then the air is 100% saturated. So unless there's something to mix it out, unless there's some good wind or something, or you can dry the air out, you're going to get fog. And in the wintertime, the nights are longer, so the temperature goes down closer. You can have that condensation, and you can have the fog.
Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith says the lower the visibility, the more cautious drivers need to be.
Once you get under a mile, it starts to get a little tricky because, a mile's not very far. But when you get down to half mile or less, then you really have to be careful because you can have half-mile visibility. It can drop off to a quarter or zero really quickly. And next thing you know, you're stuck in the middle of visibility that's nothing, and you can run into somebody so easily.
Ramirez says he won't be traveling tonight and will wait to see how clear things get in the morning.
If you do plan to travel in the fog, the National Weather Service does have some recommendations for you. Slow down and allow extra time to reach your destination. Leave plenty of space between you and other vehicles. Use your low beams, not your high beams. Using high beam lights causes a glare and will make it even more difficult to drive. Live in McAllen, Stephen Sarabia, Channel 5 News at 10:30.